Hi everybody, Amana Intuitive here, and we are here for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024 to do some prediction readings and of course a 3-card pick. I want to get started by telling everyone that this is for entertainment purposes only, and please like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I have a lot of new subscribers. I want to say hello to all my new subscribers, and I want to say hello to all the subscribers I've had for many, many years. I've already been doing this 2.5 years, so it's, it is what it is, right? We're still here and I'm loving it. So, of course, Wednesdays are our prediction readings. I have some questions that I'm going to, pull some cards on, and we'll see what we get. And as always, I always like to use on Wednesday the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot for the main questions. I am using a new deck, which is this Vitacera Tarot, and this is has yes, no answers, and it has a lot of information on each card. So I'm going to use that as a clarifier. And then for our 3-card pick, I'm going to use the Clarity Tarot by Debra Zachau. So I love those cards. I've actually been on a show with Debra. She invited me on one of her shows. Appreciated it. Had a nice time. And so here we go. So the first question that I have, and I'm going to look for a little more clarification, but the question is, are there messages in crop circles? And of course, I think we all know there probably are, but let's see what the cards say. And then I'm kind of wondering too, if I can get any deeper with what are those messages? Not necessarily messages per se, but what are the gist of those messages? So are there messages in crop circles? Let's see what we get here. Whoa, I like it. Oh, okay. First card I get is this moon card, which shows, there's hidden meanings, right? This is like, with the sun card, you can see clearly, but with the moon card, things are hidden, but the messages are still there, right? Oftentimes when we get the moon card, that is our intuition that we have to listen to. Like, what is our intuition telling us that these crop circles mean? And again, things are hidden, but the messages are still there. Then I got these 2 king cards, which is awesome. King of Cups and King of Pentacles. These are leadership cards every day of the week. This shows like really being conservative and thoughtful and really down to earth and practical in what we think those messages mean. And this is more like emotional stability. So while you can see that with this king, while he has some, he's kind of sitting here on his throne and it's kind of in these wavy emotional waters, but he's stable, right? So these are stable messages to me that really provide good conservative ideas of the beings really kind of that have left them, okay? I then got this 8 of Wands card, and this to me, this represents really a lot of energy moving in one direction quickly. And that's really what happens, is what I would guess is there's a lot of energy moving quickly to make these crop circles, okay? And it's all directed in certain spots. There's some significance to where these crop circles are showing up, whether those are by ley lines or just whatever. I'm hearing that I'm hearing ley lines or strong energetic like ley lines is where these crop circles show up. And yes, it's a very concentrated energy that moves very quickly to imprint those crops with, and I just heard, it's not like a drawing, it's like an imprint, like boom, like that's how fast it is. That's why really nobody ever sees it, or, they just kind of show up. The last card that I got is the Sun card. This is the bottom of the deck card, and this card shows, really having enlightenment, good messages. Once we really do tune into these and really start to focus on these crop circles, we're going to really find a high level of enlightenment that we're going to get quickly. And I am hearing that it's probably going to be, I don't know if anybody follows any of this with me, but like 20 to 27, like as we start to get more information from our extraterrestrial friends, which a lot of people have predicted that that's when that's going to happen. We will then also, they're going to fill us in on a lot more of what these crop circles mean. And then I see us all going like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. Like, yeah, we could see that. Okay. So that's my answer for are there messages in crop circles? Yes, there are. And they're going to be used as part of how we like ease into meeting our ET friends. So, okay, we'll see what happens. Well, it all remains to be seen, doesn't it? Then the next question I have is, do spirit guides watch over only one person or many? So you have a spirit guide, and is that spirit guide just watching over you? Or does it have many people to watch over at one time? Let me pull a card and see what I get. Pulled a couple of cards here. The bottom of the deck card that I got is this Hangman card, and this is kind of like seeing things from a new perspective, and that's what these spirit guides are doing. They're actually on their own learning journey. That's what I'm just hearing. They're on a learning journey, and they actually have the capacity to even though this card really represents like competition, I'm seeing like this is the spirit guide in this case, and these are the people he's like watching over. So the spirit guide, and I said he, but it can be a she, doesn't matter. The energy is neutral, but watching over, almost like holding the sword and watching over a number of people. This is almost people that, you know, here we are kind of maybe lost, or we're not really sure what direction to go. This is interesting, a different read that I've never had on this card, because this card traditionally to me means, you know, competition, fighting and winning at all costs, but that's really not what it is. Right now, this is like the spirit guide and showing me that they are over multiple people, and see people that are they're helping people who are lost, and they have this sort of knowledge, and they have this like this level of energetic like energy that they can like really work with our intuition and our thoughts to help put us on track. Okay, again, it is free will in that, but they will help, and they will, you know, especially when they're asked or when they need to jump in. For instance, like with a near-death experience, they certainly can come in, and I just heard they can cut through everything and really do what they need to do, and then they step back out. Okay, so yes, so as far as but there's with having the multiple people on the card makes me think that, you know, it's multiple, that they can work with many people at one time. Also with this Seven of Pentacles, again, this is very like earth energy. This is like the people, and here he is, you know, here's the spirit guide looking over. And also this card represents like, you know, nurturing things that are growing, pruning out things that aren't. That's a traditional read on this card. That's not what I'm getting here for this particular question. What I'm seeing is that he, in this case, it's, you know, this man is looking over, this spirit guide is looking over many souls, and look, mindfully watching what's going on. You know, do I need to step in? Am I being asked to step in? Is it time for me to step in? So, because again, we have free will, and again, we have, you know, soul contracts that we are following. And then the last card that I got here is this Ace of Cups card, which this is the bottom of the deck card, but this to me just kind of shows, this card to me always just shows, you know, spirit source obviously coming out of the sky and protecting all these people. All these dots now are us, and of course our spirit guides holding us in the palm of their hand and protecting us. So so do they watch after only one person or many? I'm thinking they have many people. Also, if they so choose, because they can also decide, you know, who they want to work with, and really how many entities they want. Because I'm hearing too, and I don't know if you guys hear this, but not only are they spirit guides, but they also are on their own paths of learning, and they are fulfilling many things on their path of learning. So they may have other duties too besides just being spirit guides. I'm not saying they're not spirit guides, but they may be doing other things to build their own path or their own bridges for their knowledge that they need. The next question I have is, does wearing or holding crystals affect your energy field? So does wearing or holding crystals affect your energy field? I mean, I love it. I have a necklace on right now my friend got this for me, and her sister a couple years ago for me. It has a little amethyst. So in this case, well, let's see what the cards say, because does wearing or holding crystals affect your energy field? Let me see what the cards say. Oh, I really love these cards. The first card I get is the Sun card, which is a yes. Also, what I was going to say before I pulled the cards is just because I'm giving it power, because I know it's from my friends. They were two sisters. I think I told you this. They passed away. The one, they knew they was quite ill, and it was kind of planned. It was kind of known that she was going to pass away. But within 5 days, her sister my other friend passed away unexpectedly. So when I wear this, I kind of imbue this crystal myself with my own energy. But does it hold that energy and does it magnify it? Yes, I believe that it does. Again, getting this Sun card, and then feeling like also this, getting this Five of Wands card, you know, kind of like you have this inner turmoil. This is like the challenge position. And it's like, kind of like, you know, sometimes you just need these crystals, or you need something that you can look at to help to clarify and to help to align your energy. And that's what they do. And then the card that I got, the outcome is this, my favorite card of the deck, the Three of Cups card. And this card being, you know, yes, like having that abundance, having that clarity, having, you know, the emotional, the emotional clearing, okay, when you're working with crystals, or you are holding them, or you are using them. I think that in many cases, and this is a term that I got when I watch Bashar, they're permission slips. Okay, they kind of help us to focus our energies at that time onto a certain like feeling or, you know, energy level that we want to be on at that time. So using them though as, you know, as a permission slip to move into our other like intuitive realms is what I'm hearing. So, and then the last card that I got here is the Six of Cups card. And this is really just a beautiful card of, you know, of serenity, of peace, of safety. So using the crystals as we do to help us, you know, so can it affect your energy field? Well, yeah, because absolutely it can, because it helps us to focus our energy onto those energetic paths that we want to focus on. So, and that bring us, I'm hearing that bring us like calm and peace and abundance, and also helps us to kind of enter that intuitive state. Usually when I'm working with crystals, or I'm thinking about crystals, or I'm holding my crystal, and I have other crystals that I hold in that, when I'm doing that, I'm looking to, you know, I'm already in the mindset of, you know, moving into like a different realm to get answers like from the Akashic records and that. So, okay, that's number 3. Now, number 4, oh, this is a good question that I have. Was the object, and this is true, I'll tell you the story, was the object that I saw a few years ago an alien spacecraft? Let me tell you the story. So at the time it was nighttime. I had a couple of dogs at the time, and they had to go outside. And I said, okay, I'm going to let you guys out. I was on the patio. I said, let me let you, and it's enclosed. We have an enclosed patio. So I said, yeah, let me let you out. And I bent over, before I opened the door, I bent over to straighten, there's like a rug in front of the door. And I thought, let me straighten that up. And as I bent over and I straightened the rug, I heard, do you want to see a spaceship? Do you want to see a UFO? Clearly in my head. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? So I heard, well, look outside. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll look outside because I'm going to let the dogs out anyway. So I opened the sliding door and I looked out this way and I saw something going across, and I said, that's a plane. That's not a spaceship. That's a plane. And then I heard, well, keep looking, you know, continue, keep looking, or look a different way. And I'm like, you know what? I never really look out at the sky this way. I always look this way because I walk out, and the way our backyard is, you kind of go this way. And when I turned and looked this way, I saw like a sphere in the sky, and it had lights, and it just sat there. And I'm like, oh, that must be the spaceship. I mean, I'm not making this up. There's no point in making it up. And like I say, even now I think, was that like a spaceship or wasn't? And I'm like, but I really believe it was, because I got the message before I even opened the door, because as I was fixing the carpet, I heard, do you want to see a spaceship? Okay. And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Right. So again, and then I looked out and I saw a plane. I'm like, that's not a spaceship. But then I heard, look again, or look some more, or turn, or I don't know what the exact wording was. But then when I looked, I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, my question is, was the object I saw a few years ago an alien spacecraft? Let's see what the cards say. I believe it was. I really do, because I was like, there's no point in, you know, there's no point. Oh, of course. I love it. I love it. I got the star card. So not only is this a yes card, but this is like looking up at the night sky and the stars. So I'm going to say, yeah, was that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got the star card. That's amazing. I'll tell you what, I really have fun with this stuff, and I really enjoy these readings. So anyway, that being the case, okay, those are my questions for this week. But now what we're going to do is we are going to do our 3-card pick. I realized I didn't pick any clarifying cards, which is no big deal, but we're going to use this, which one am I using? Oh, Clarity Tarot. I think I showed this earlier. We'll do our 3-card pick. Let me shuffle the cards, see what we get. Think about anything that's on your mind. Do you have a question? You're thinking about going on vacation or getting a promotion at work or a project or a person or whatever. So think about what's on your mind here while I shuffle. Ooh, let's see. I haven't shuffled these cards in a while. So let's see. Here we go. And here we go. All right. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, you picked the Queen of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card. And underneath it says love, sincere, practical, realistic lover. And under money, it says partnerships and helping others. So if you got this card, it means that you are feeling, you're kind of looking down and really making those decisions that are conservative to the fact of like your resources, making sure you're not spending too much money, making sure you're not using up all your energy or your time. You are still helping. Queen of Pentacles is very generous, but you're taking your time, you know, to make sure that this is the direction you want to go in. And do you have the resources to do certain things? Because it doesn't help anyone if you end up maybe giving a donation and it's too much money and you really can't afford it. That really doesn't in the long run help anyone. So this is really, saying you're grounded, you're moving forward, and you're taking your time and making discerning decisions as you move forward. If you got card 2, you got the High Priestess card, and that says under love, romantic yet not well grounded. And it also says under money, take advantage of inner knowing. If you got this card, the High Priestess card, this is a card of having there may be some secrets around an issue that you're thinking about or that you're working on. It may be a good idea to wait, get more information, knowing that there's information out there that you may not be privy to at this point. So if you did get this card, however, this is also a good card because, your intuition may be really high right now. So, delving deep, thinking about other options, playing the chess game is what I heard. Playing, if I do this move, what's going to happen down the line? 2, 3, or 4 chess moves down the line. If I do something, what's going to happen? If that happens, then what's going to happen? So taking some time, it might be a good idea to take some time and really delve deep into your intuition. Your intuition might really be very strong right now if you got this card. So just, making decisions and moving forward if you're ready, but also knowing that there may be some hidden issues that you really might want to wait a little bit to find out what those are or delve a little bit deeper. And if you got card 3, you got the Judgment card, and this says under love, bring less judgment of self and others, and under money, choose a path that aligns with your talents. So if you got this card, again, don't be so hard on yourself. It might be time to step back. Being hard on yourself and being hard on others, it might be time to step back and really just take a look, see what direction you're going to go in again, and just making sure you have this balance in place that it's important to, again, this word has been coming up a lot for me lately, just using your discernment to decide, keeping that balance and moving forward and bringing a little bit less judgment. I'm hearing more on yourself than others. So, all right, there you go, my friends. That is our predictions and 3-card pick for Wednesday. Tune in tomorrow, which is going to be Thursday. And Thursdays, of course, we have our energy readings, which I just love, along with another 3-card pick. And then Friday, we have the weekend readings with another 3-card pick. So don't forget, Mondays are my 3-card shorts, my 3-card pick shorts, and Tuesdays are I Channel Super Duper Girl. So there you go, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye and namaste.